locusts eat your corn and your wheat, you should be able to eat them, because so your village won't starve. And before we had all these chemical cloning and synthetic meats from like synthetic burgers, they actually suggested using what they call mealworms, or so it's basically worms that you can make taste like a hamburger. All right, how are you guys doing? Oh, I got someone else coming up behind us. How's your knee? Huh? Yeah.
It's going to take a couple of days to heal up.
Oh yeah, yeah. We got someone coming through. All right, make some room.
Hey,
hey. So I've been thinking since I had plantar fasciitis to get some of these barefoot hiking shoes.
Yeah.
Minimalist. Oh yeah, I was admiring them. Yeah.
You recognize them?
Yeah, I recognize them. I hike with people who have them. Yeah. Yeah. But they're usually hiking just like in local hills, not in mountains.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah. And then I'm like, well, how are they in snow? You know, that's up to your ankle. Snow that's up to your waist. You know, it's like.
Yeah, they're not great with snow. I mean, these you do all right with snowshoes.
Yeah.
But a lot of, you really need a bit of a stiffer shoe.
Mm-hmm. And then what if you wanted to wear, go snowshoeing?
Well, that's what I'm referring to as snowshoe.
Yeah.
Like, I have a pair of Keen winter boots that I'll usually use if I'm doing like hard winter stuff with snowshoeing. I do have a good pair of Vivo insulated winter boots, but they're not quite as warm as the Keen.
Right.
Not quite as stiff either.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was having chronic foot issues.
What kind? Like plantar fasciitis or?
I've always had a little bit of plantar fasciitis.
Yeah.
I still do. But no, it was like stress injuries.
Oh wow. Yeah.
And yeah, it was giving me trouble until I switched over to barefoot.
Yeah, because I know some people will have pain in their heels, other people have pain in the palm of their foot.
Yeah, my plantar fasciitis is in my right foot in the yard.
Yeah.
But it's manageable. So.
Yeah. And some people are like, oh, get special socks, and they're like, or do special exercises, and like, all right. Or like every time you get out of the shower, massage your foot.
Yeah.
That's like,
my dad had plantar fasciitis real bad for a while. Yeah. I think he started wearing a foot brace at night.
Oh yeah, that's actually yeah, exactly. I saw that on one of the YouTube videos. Someone was recommending a foot brace, and then I watched another video, and they were saying, "Don't do the foot brace." Yeah. And I was like, okay, you know, people in the same profession giving him
weird like bone pain outside of my left foot.
Yeah.
Then it was like I couldn't walk more than like 12 miles, and out my feet just absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I made the mistake of going with my tween son to a trampoline park. Yeah. And the trampoline was okay until he went into the zip line park. Yeah. And then I was like, it was like pulling me left and right suddenly, and then smashing my feet against the platform. And then it looked like I broke my foot, but fortunately it was just horribly disfigured and bruised.
Yeah.
Not broken.
I do beat up my feet quite a bit in
barefoot
shoes.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, one of
they're not there to protect your feet.
Right.
They're designed to let your feet get strong. And
yes. Yeah, because a lot of people complain when I first start using them, saying, "Oh, you know, now I have foot pain," or now I have ankle pain. And I was like, well, yeah, because you no longer have that crutch protecting you.
Well, and when you do like a lot of aggressive fighting, like the white mountain, you're constantly on rock. At a certain point, it does start to hurt.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so like
if I do the walk pack trail in barefoot shoes, my feet are aching afterwards.
Yeah.
Did the penny loop last year in barefoot shoes one day. That was brutal.
Yeah.
My feet were in agony afterward. But the thing is my feet really hurt after a long hike, but then they get better.
Right.
Within like a day or two.
That's good.
Or less. It's not like a chronic issue that just builds up.
Yeah, because when I smashed my foot, I couldn't, you know, I looked around for like toe splints. And like, yeah, we don't really have anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, we have toe separators.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, so if I want to paint my toenails, we're good to go. So I wore a toe separator.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, I can't wear this with a shoe because it's like squeezing my foot, causing different types of pain. So I started just wearing my Keen sandals that sort of have like a hiking tread on them.
Yeah.
And
that was actually my first step before getting barefoot.
yeah, so then I've just started wearing Keen sandals everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you get used to wearing Keen sandals, the zero drop part of like barefoot shoes isn't as much of a transition because
Oh, good.
Keen sandals have so little drop on them anyway.
True.
I mean, there's a little bit, but it's
Yeah.
not like
Yeah.
So you hiking with somebody back there?
Yeah, I got my 3 or 4 slow pokes.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just like trying to keep them motivated.
Yeah, I don't want to pull you too
They're
far
like,
from them.
we're done. It's like, can we?
Where did you go?
All the way to the summit and then
yeah.
back again. And we had a group with us of younger guys who were just like halfway through, they're like, we don't want to hang out with these slow pokes. And they just ran up the mountain. And then, you know, they're like, how rude. Like, it happens. It's like, I can be a sweeper, but you know, it's like, I can only herd cats so much.
Yeah. So did they get like demoralized by the weather up there?
Yeah. And, but it was like, yeah, when we were
if
coming
you're not-
down, it was rough because we got hit in a squall. Just hit with like pouring, freezing rain and
sleet,
and sleet. Yeah.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to just get out of Huntington Ravine before that rain and sleet hit.
We went right into it just as it hit.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I mean, I was in it, but I mean, I don't really care. As long as I'm not in Huntington Ravine, I don't care.
yeah. So we were right in it and slipping and sliding all over the place and twisting ankles and slamming knees into rocks. And we got 2 more. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, you were probably up above tree line on Tuggerman.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's
I you know.
twist ankles and slim knees.
Yeah.
Slim knees into rocks when it's dry on that trail.
Yeah. I remember I was telling them how like as bad as that was, I've had worse where we came down Lion's Head and then the sky just pelted us with sleet the size of baseballs. And then was pouring rain until we were soaked to the bone. And then it's like, all right, so that just came out of nowhere. We didn't have any time to like really. I was putting on my soft shell. Another guy was trying to put on soft shell pants. Don't know where he got that idea.